Oké, en chiclips heb ik niet meer nodig. Daar heb ik er al genoeg van blijkbaar.
Holy crap, look at all this. The towers are just the first step. When they're built, a full invasion will be over in a matter of hours. Gate. Show me the transponder and let's get the hell out of here.
The transponder is ready for your retrieval.
Understood. I'll head back to you as soon as I've captured it.
Capture the transformer.
Barnes, get the Sky Ranger ready. We're gonna need...
Downward transporters are cut off. There's nothing I can...
You're out of places to run. Come outside. I have something to show you. Why do you flee from the inevitable?
Who is this?
Oh shit.
Translation of my name in your language would be Axis. And despite what you believe, I am not your enemy.
Tell that to your soldiers.
Ah, fuck me sideways. Ik weet dat er gaat gebeuren. Kijk eens aan. Wop. Nou, ze zeiden ook dat we naar buiten moesten komen.
Tell me you've got a plan. Carter, come in. Barnes, we're here. Roof of the tower.
You think you can stop our invasion? You can't even escape.
Oké, even om maar te zeggen, dit is een van de wat moeilijkere gevechten. Oké, ik denk wel dat ik er klaar voor ben. De gevecht binnen 9 minuten? Moet wel lukken.
That's it. Where are you, Axis?
You will come to me in time, prisoner.
Show yourself, you fucking coward! I don't like the looks of this. Find cover, now!
Oh yeah.
The Force is the only thing you understand.
Uitkijken dus, het enige wat ik kan zeggen.
Find new cover. We can't handle a direct hit from that thing. Find new cover! Can't handle a direct hit from that thing! You're still here! Put an end to it! Now!
I will leave you to consider your chances against something of greater potency.
Repeat, can you hear me?
Barnes, we're ready for evac. Now!
Jesus, you're alive. Coming in. Let's get the hell out of this place.
Oh yeah.
Well done, Carter. You and your team did it.
Yeah, but what did it cost us? They're winning, Doc. With a transponder you net back there, now we can strike back.
De missie heeft over een uur geduurd, alles bij elkaar. We zijn best wel verder gekomen. We zijn ten base.
That tower's still sending people to the other side. If we act quick enough, we can launch a rescue op before... you want to tell me what's going on here?
I asked the lab to devise a test to root out any more infiltrators. We're testing everyone going in or out of the base. Take them to quarantine.
Too bad about the Silva. Huh, Falk?
Heinrich has isolated one of...
Mosaic's imperative commands. To humans, it's simple noise. But to an outsider...
So much more. Proceed, Doctor.
He's reacting.
That shouldn't be happening.
Higher! I am William
Carter. William.
Carter!
Agent Carter, I'm sorry to be the one to break this to you.
Where's Julia?
While you were away, there was an accident.
What? Bullshit. What accident?
A fire. Out of your house in Arlington. Julia and Richard.
Unfit for duty. You're drunk, Agent. Go home and sleep it off.
Jules. Buried before I could say goodbye.
This is your third disciplinary hearing, Agent.
Let me go.
You got me, Will.
Let me help them. Let me go. Let me go.
Awake now, are we?
Yeah. He convinced I'm human yet?
You're alive, aren't you?
Something like that.
Well, you should be fine. The director left an order to send you to talk to him as soon as you woke up. I wouldn't keep him waiting.
Falk met zijn scheidding ook altijd. Dankjewel, Falk. Voor die test, Falk.
Look. Carter. Carter? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Anybody? Am I dead? Isn't there supposed to be something? Is someone out there? Who's there? Who are you? Carter. Somebody help!
Jezus.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Absolutely. At this point, most of my patients are sleepwalkers anyway, and they're not getting any worse. Unfortunately, they're not getting any better either.
How are the infected, Doctor?
They're stable, but that's not exactly a good thing. Nurses make sure they're fed and cleaned. That's all we can do for now.
That's better than nothing.
It's like a ward full of coma patients, except they keep talking to themselves.
Any chance of finding a cure?
We've got a variety of tests running at the moment, but our first attempts were not pretty.
So it's not as simple as scraping the black goo off their faces.
We tried that. You don't want to see what's underneath.
What's happening to the sleepwalkers anyway?
We're still trying to figure that out. Their autonomic system thinks it's in a coma, but something else is influencing their physical actions.
You mean they're getting orders from somewhere?
Only on a very basic level, like how they move toward the alien tower you saw.
Any idea how they're getting these commands?
We think it has to do with the silicoid substance on their faces. It might be functioning like the Mosaic control centers we find in Outsiders.
All the more reason to track down Mosaic and put a stop to it.
Okay.
I suppose there's not much more you can do for now.
We'll keep on testing. Until then, all we can do is keep them comfortable.
Want je kort bijna tijd. Er staat nog een manier zodat ik hem zelf kan... Nope. Die groep gaat net weg, er is voor de rest niemand over. And we're in the firing range.
Hey, Carter, I heard about the silver. Tough choice, but you did the right thing, son.
Ja, ja. Je hebt ook al een keer gesproken, je hoeft ik ook niet te doen.
Another infected. William, could I have a word with you?
We need to talk about that test of yours.
My most sincere apologies for what happened at your screening, William. But as you can see, we have a more pressing matter at the moment. This man is infected.
That's never happened in the base before. Or is this another unexpected side effect of your test, Doc?
Nine. I'm quite sure this is from an outside source, but I need your help to find out where, and to do it without causing a panic.
This agent's turning into a sleepwalker, and I've seen how that goes. Unless you found a cure, I don't see how you're gonna help.
It's not a cure, but it may be the first step.
Well, what is it?
I have discovered a way to detect sleepwalker infections at an early stage, before the symptoms present. It will let us treat the subjects earlier, or at least get a better understanding of the conversion process.
Another test, Doctor?
Not to fear, William. This time you will be the one performing the test. And quietly, if at all possible.
The last thing we need is an infection scare.
Precisely. Thankfully, the detector will find any infected within a large area. Here, check in operations, engineering, the main lab, the briefing room, and the hangar. That should cover the base.
And if I find any other infected?
Send them to see Dr. Hera. I will meet you there, and perhaps we can help these men.
During the screening, it felt like my head was going to explode. Any idea what happened?
I have no idea. Perhaps it was some resonance from your earlier exposure to the alien artifact. Tell me, how did it feel?
Like someone was inside my skull using a hammer, trying to break free. It was all I could do to stay conscious.
Yes. And you said something too. Your name? Perhaps your rank as well?
Hell if I know. For a few seconds it was all just a red haze.
Well, I am glad you are with us again, my friend.
You said that noise during the screening was something from Mosaic. How did you discover that?
Dr. Veer has been examining the device removed from our captive infiltrator. It would appear that this is how they receive commands from their Mosaic network.
So they're radio operated?
Not quite. But it seems to give them a sort of subconscious connection to a larger command hierarchy.
And you used the command for attack. You couldn't pick something safer, like dance?
Our control is too crude for specific commands, only general urges. And violence is a very common response, William.
I'll be on my way.
As you say. But if you would like, I have some experiments I could perform on the...
No. I'll check for infected, but I've spent quite enough time as your guinea pig for today, Doc.
Best wel makkelijk. Maar dat op de volgende keer. Dus ik bedank helemaal voor het kijken. Het zal al laatst zitten op zijn beschrijving. Ik ga nog één keertje even laten zien. Spatie ingedrukt houden. Even een keertje indrukken. En iedereen die infected is, die kleurt geel, zoals meneer daar. Maar, gewoon tot de volgende keer.